Hello everybody, welcome back to Factorio today. Yeah, so I got all the stuff they're gonna need to get started with some stuff today on this episode, but I decided to migrate down to these specs here. That I for some reason can see the color dilation here, but yeah, of course you can zoom in and see it all. These are some trees, so we're gonna start off the episode by grabbing a few of these. I didn't want to just, start gathering resources and you guys be like, how the hell did you get 7,000 wood or something ridiculous? I mean, hopefully we'll never have 7,000 wood, but we'll pick up a few here, enough that we won't need to be coming back here in a few minutes. So we're gonna need to build more power lines, of course. We got enough of the transport belts, hopefully. I actually haven't built it, of course, to do this, but wanted to kind of like, not build anything without you guys watching, so we're back with that. And oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding. Good thing I made sure I had a few extra iron. I mean, we're gonna need a ton more than what I'm building right now, but yeah, so we got that kicked off now. We can go kickstart that system down here. I also want to build some power cables because we're going to want a handful of these for mining all the other ores. And I mean, we're not going to have electric furnaces for a while, but yeah. Also, we got our set of inserters here, which will be relatively important. That gap is fine. Yeah, let's kick it off. Throw a ton of coal in there, and of course these are facing the wrong way. I guess that's gonna work in our favor. So this will be ramping up. And hopefully that will be enough production to get the coal down here so we can not run out. 29, yeah. We should be fine. That coal should get down there. Good. We also have a handful of these electric cables now, which I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say that it's gonna be shorter for us to come this way than it is gonna go the other way, directly from the power plant. Of course, we're gonna want resiliency on this at some point. This is like building a town set of infrastructure. You don't want to just, throw one set of power lines connecting two towns together or two industries together. That resiliency is relatively important in games that require something to such an extent. So yeah, we're gonna run power up to our iron drills as well. Of course, there's a wood tree just chilling in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Good. So we can start configuring that. We're gonna want more mining drills. We're gonna want more than that. Unfortunately, I of course don't have more than that, more resources than that for now, but we have a ton going. So hopefully we're able to. So that was a full stack. This should be a full stack. No, it isn't a full stack. Okay. We're gonna want at least. So. Okay. How do I want to do this? We want to let's do 6 and 4, 6 and 6. Yeah. Let's do 4 and 4 for now. We'll need more resources, and of course it's the iron restriction again kicking in. And we're gonna want another set of furnaces. I'll just build however frickin' many we got. Not really gonna tap the brakes for them, unfortunately. And of course we're gonna still need more. How much iron do we have? 6? Okay, so while those are crafting, we can start working on actually laying this out. there's, I mean, you want to make sure that you can actually mine them, of course. That's, I like that. That looks good. We're gonna want more conveyors at some point. Also, did we run out of power before coal got all the way down there? Are you kidding me? I forget. Maybe there's a dilute. Wow, English is hard. A dilute like power loss over distance or something like that. What happened here? There should be plenty of steam. Oh, does this need power? Okay. Oh. Of course that happened. When I rotated these, I flipped that and didn't realize it. Output's in the right direction now. And we're gonna fly through coal to do that. Wonder how far in a tank is. Fluid handling, that's a ways. We're not there yet. But I did want to get a science lab down, which we'll actually set up at the top because that's where our crafting is going to be happening. It's up here for now, the time being, short term. Long term, of course, we're going to progress down. Hopefully, I mean, of course, this game is based on the fact that everything you do changes at whatever speed you want it to change. So, like, I'm not going to be sitting here micro setting systems or anything like that. But, yeah, let's throw that in there. So we're going to do automation first. And the next thing I'm going to do is logistics because I want to be able to split our coal production at least. And, or I can probably just throw 2 more drills over there because logic. Let's do that. Let's just throw 2 more drills over there for now. And I mean, we're going to be in a situation here shortly where we're going to have way too much resources. We're going to have no idea what to do with our resources, which is a good thing. And that starts being a restricting factor on automation then, which, I mean, that's the whole point of the game. This whole first episode that you guys saw was setting up the baseline. And now this episode is basically transitioning from that baseline of just, gathering resources and getting gritty to the automation stuff and like laying out bases and actually structuring things, which is like the core of the game. I could have skipped this by like having this, there's ways you can just automatically import, you can import stuff directly, which is fine. I have no issue with doing that. It's not my preference, of course. I like to play the game to its completion. Let's do that. And we're gonna do, wow, okay. Hi. Oh, you're done. Sweet. What was the thing that I was doing? That. Okay, so let's put furnaces down here just so I have an idea what's going on. So we're gonna want at least 4 for each type of ore. And we'll feed coal up the middle, ironically. So let's map this out a bit here. So coal will come up here, and we'll be putting inserters on both sides of this power line. We're gonna need a handful of these, and we're also gonna put copper there. Other than I do want to be careful and ensure that we can at least have 1, 2 in this direction, so we could have an 8 structure. 4, 1, 2. Yeah. That's 5. So we'll just do it like that for now. We want to well, now we don't have an outbound, which is an issue. Oh no, we can do an outbound on the outside. We usually do outbound on the inside, but it's whatever. We'll do it on the outside. We'll do long-handed from here across a second layer of track. Let's grab a few more of these since they're here. And this is going to be disaster central. So let's quick transition this over here. And that's fine. We'll do it that way. Let's grab our inserters. We're going to need more power. So that's that, like that. Yeah, let's stop wasting time like that by flipping it like that, because that was dumb. We're going to need 4 long exerters. Well, they're inserters that we're going to be facing in the exertion direction, of course. Ooh, let's put them here. And, well, that's perfect. Let's do it like that. And of course now the power cables are in the way, right? No, they're not in the way. Okay, so there's no coal coming in yet, but we should get this turned because at least then we don't need to keep feeding the system with iron, which is okay. So that's fine. We're gonna need a ton more. Of course, tracks are the number one thing that you need. So at least now we got that going. We'll worry about the copper system in a moment. I want to make sure that we can get production all the way down here. We don't need one there, fortunately. We'll do it like that. That should be equal. That is equal. Awesome. And we'll want another set of inserters. Is copper what I'm going to run out of? It's iron that I'm going to run out of, which is fine. Because we're producing iron right now. Let's throw a chest and an inserter right here. That's good right there. Okay, so of course left alt allows you to see what's in chests and such. So that's it's not like critical. I like just seeing it sometimes. You'll probably get to a point where I literally just have it on all the time, aka starting now, because I forgot that that was a thing. But whatever, who cares? That's probably not the best idea that I just did there, but that's fine. Okay, so we're done with our sets of research. We now have splitters. Probably deblatably. What the hell is English today? I mean, we're gonna want faster inserters on this stuff. I mean, what do we got for logistics? Logistics. Hello, hi. Logistics stuff. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I mean, I don't actually have them on me, so that's not going to happen. Oh, 30? Yeah, let's do that. Sure, 2 left. We want 2 left. We'll run manual crafting on those. But yeah, we I mean, we of course want to keep production going on copper, so let's throw copper in here and more copper in there. When you're producing enough and you're putting it in a chest, you actually can do a sequence that allows you to put inserters on every single side of the chest. One of these areas that's in the corner, like this one here currently, you would put a power, and you can have actually equally split amount of your production. So if you had, say, 20 of them, you can still equally split it and equally put it on, which is kind of interesting. I've done it on a few saves because I want to store something, aka into a robotics chest, a supply chest for the system, the ecosystem for robots. Yeah, you want to make sure that it gets there as soon as possible, which, I mean, I guess putting it in a straight line is important, but the number one issue at that point is quantity, not the time restriction is the time restriction is delivering quantity, not the time restriction on delivering it directly, which people are like, oh, that's kind of bizarre, right? It is, because you're limited most of the time by the speed of these inserters, which you can already see here. I mean, we can speed upgrade them. There's faster inserters. There's options that you can go with, but when you're putting stuff out onto a track or onto a conveyor, there's some factors to be considered. So, and of course now it's backing up again, which is fine. We're gonna want to produce that, and I should have not done all of them because I want some. I mean, I guess I can, yeah, no, I need some here. Okay, we'll dump that, which is fine. We'll grab some more here quick. And we want to get coal going. That's very critical for me to do, is to get coal going. So, I mean, we can line them up at the top here. Ideally, actually, we could just bring them in from the top, but that's not an efficient way to do it. So we want to bring it here. Also, let's build a tunnel set. That'll help us with what we're trying to do, actually. I want to grab some more iron because this is going to get expensive quickly, relatively quickly at least. And you guys can yell at me in the comments. I know this isn't the most like area efficient method, but that's not what we're looking for here, fortunately. And if we were looking for area efficient right now, you would run out of resources. I mean, you won't technically, but the thing is like, I'm going to be tearing this down when we get to electric furnaces, which isn't now, or in the near immediate future, but it's on the map relatively quickly. I would say episode 20 is when you would probably be seeing those. But it really depends. And if there's other delays, I forget if they've increased the recipe strength to make it so it's more difficult to do this, because of course there is other factors there. No, I didn't want that. I wanted that there. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that's fine. We'll waste one efficiency to do it like that. Because these guys, I mean, really, I would ideally put it in here, but realigning power lines is a pain in the ass. We'll worry about that in a minute. And look at me. I am going to run out. No, I'm not going to run out. We have plenty. We just need to run power up here, fortunately and unfortunately. So we didn't actually need a splitter for how we're doing this. Okay, I'm assuming we're getting a relative backup down here. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. We're doing good. It's backing up down there. We have plenty of coal. So power situation should be fine. We can actually look at the power menu in a second here. So when we get back, I'll look at the power menu. We're gonna want a ton more inserters though. That's grid. So these guys get to fill their chests up as we go. I mean, really, the 2 drills is keeping up with 2 of them right now, which or four furnaces. So with these drills, we could do 8. Not my #1 priority right now. So yeah, we'll leave that alone. But I want to, before we send the video into send the video off, I do want to good, that's actually nice. I didn't need to do some power manipulation, which is kind of cool. Copper, and then we'll need some long hand inserters here. So we can get the copper out. And we'll want power for this situation. Like that, okay. Okay. How are we doing it on this one? We're doing it on a top lean. That's fine. And we'll bring it out a few, just so we have a little bit of space. And let's build 2 iron chests, actually. We'll do 4 of them, just because how much more space they can store is not significant now, but will be significant in a bit. Probably, hopefully, next episode is significant. But let's throw some power drills in here. 1, 2, ooh, whoa, that wasn't the right spot. If we do it like that, actually, it's perfect because it leaves the right amount of space. And wow, we used every single conveyor belt. So talk about luck. So that's good. We are now sitting golden on that. We have some good production going on here. Of both types of materials, core materials at least. And we got plenty of ore backing up for coal on both ends. And yeah, I feel like pretty successful for today's episode. When we come back, we'll probably have something to do. Probably do something relating automating the first set of research and second set of research. Primarily the first set, of course, but that's on the near horizon second science pack. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you guys all have an awesome day, and peace out. Suspect has a weapon. Armed. Okay, we're way too fast to land. Dude.
Spoilers! Quick panic break. Reverse thrust in the air.
What? Sent him flying. Oh boy. Off-roading in Explorer.